Welcome to The Explainer. Okay, let's dive right into this. Today, we're completely flipping the script. Instead of us just breaking down complex concepts for you, we are putting your brain directly in the hot seat. We've combed through a massive 100-question general knowledge gauntlet to bring you the absolute essentials. You know, the facts everyone really should know, neatly categorized into an interactive, rapid-fire challenge. So this isn't going to be a passive experience at all. This is a high-speed mental workout designed to test your recall and totally structure your trivia knowledge. So here's how this gamified explainer is going to work. I'm going to throw out questions drawn straight from our comprehensive trivia source. Your job? You have to mentally lock in your guess before I reveal the answer. No cheating and no pausing the explainer. We're going to move fast to see exactly how quickly your brain can retrieve information under pressure. Keep a running tally of your score as we go. All right, you ready to see what you're really made of? Let's get to it. Round 1, Science and Nature. All right, throw on your lab coats and get ready to visualize the natural world. Let's start with a trip into the ocean for a bit of marine biology. Here's your very first question. How many bones are in a shark's body? Think about it for a second. Think about the massive structure of that apex predator. Lock in your number right now. The answer is 0. Literally none. What's absolutely fascinating here is the biology behind that big goose egg. Sharks don't have a single bone in their body because their entire skeletal structure is actually made of cartilage. It's what makes them incredibly flexible and super lightweight in the water. Okay, let's keep the biological theme going, but let's look in the mirror. Let's jump into a rapid-fire anatomy test. I need 3 answers from you in a matter of seconds. First, what is the largest bone in the human body? Second, which internal organ is responsible for filtering your blood? And third, which body part produces insulin? You have 3 seconds to lock in all 3 answers. 3, 2, 1. Let's see how you did. The largest bone, that is the femur. Out of the 206 bones in the adult human body, that leg bone takes the crown. The organ filtering your blood, those are your kidneys. And the organ producing insulin is your pancreas. If you just went 3 for 3, you are off to a spectacular start. Let's finish off the science round by looking up at the sky. Think about the air you're breathing in right now. What is the most common gas in the Earth's atmosphere? Lock it in. It's nitrogen. A lot of folks jump straight to oxygen, but nitrogen absolutely dominates our atmosphere. Oxygen, which has the chemical symbol O, is actually just the runner-up here. Round 2, Global Geography. Shake off the science, because it's time to test your mental map of the world. I've got a double question for you to kick off this round. And geographically speaking, we're talking about massive scale. First, what is the absolute largest ocean on Earth? And second, what is the world's largest country by total area? Lock in your ocean, lock in your country, boom. The largest ocean is the Pacific Ocean, which, fun fact from our source data, actually borders California. And the largest country by area, that title goes to Russia. Now, a huge landmass doesn't always equal a huge amount of people, which brings us to our next incredibly relevant modern geography question. As of the year 2024, which country officially has the largest population in the world? Think about the recent global demographic shifts. Have your answer ready? It's India. Yeah, India recently overtook other massive nations to claim the #1 spot for global population. It is a really huge shift in human demographics. Round 3, History and the Arts. We are rolling right along, so make sure you're tallying up your score. We're testing your cultural bandwidth now, starting with a clash of the artistic titans. First up, who painted the iconic Mona Lisa? And second, who is the brilliant, tortured mind behind The Starry Night, 2 of the most famous pieces of art in human history? Got your artists? It's Leonardo da Vinci for the Mona Lisa and Vincent van Gogh for The Starry Night. If you're feeling good about that one, get ready because we're about to go on a culinary and cultural world tour. Welcome to the Global Origins Challenge. I'm going to name an iconic item, and you have to tell me the country it originated from. 4 items, rapid fire. Where was pizza invented? Which country is known for the creation of sushi? Which country is famous for maple syrup? And finally, a bit of a history question. Which country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the USA? Lock all 4 nations into your brain right now. And here are the origins. Pizza, of course, was invented in Italy. Sushi hails from the land of the rising sun. Japan, maple syrup is a proud export of Canada, whose national sport, by the way, is ice hockey. And finally, that beautiful Statue of Liberty standing out there in New York Harbor, that was a historic gift from France. Excellent job if you nailed that entirely. Round 4, Math and Measurements. Time to totally switch gears. Let's activate the analytical, logical side of your brain for a minute. We all know water turns to ice, but let's talk exact numbers. What is the precise freezing point of water when measured in degrees Fahrenheit? Think carefully, don't confuse it with Celsius. Got the number? 32 degrees Fahrenheit. It's kind of one of those essential baseline measurements everyone needs in their mental toolkit, right alongside knowing there are 100 centimeters in a meter or 3,600 seconds in an hour. Now let's stretch those math muscles a bit more with a square roots challenge. I need you to mentally calculate 3 square roots for me right now. What is the square root of 9? What is the square root of 16? And what is the square root of 64? Let's check those answers. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 16 is 4. And stepping up to the big one, the square root of 64 is 8. How's that mental math holding up? I really hope you're still with me because we are entering the final stretch. The final lightning round. We are putting everything we've got into this. This is all about raw numbers and rapid recall. I'm going to hit you with 5 questions about the quantities of things, totally back to back. Do not hesitate, just trust your gut and lock it in. Here we go, count them up. Number 1, how many sides does a hexagon have? Number 2, how many rings are there on the Olympic flag? Number 3, how many legs does a butterfly have? Number 4, how many legs does a spider have? And number 5, how many strings are on a standard guitar? Lock them all in. 5 questions, 5 numbers. Let's check your work. Damn! A hexagon has 6 sides. There are 5 interlocking rings on the Olympic flag. A butterfly, being an insect, has 6 legs, whereas a spider, which is an arachnid, has 8 legs. And a standard guitar? That has exactly 6 strings. Take a deep breath. You just survived the ultimate gauntlet. So, out of all the trivia we pulled from our massive source list today, how did you actually do? Tally up your final mental score. Did you stumble on the science, or did the math trip you up? What this explainer really proves is that general knowledge isn't just about random, isolated facts. It's about building a structured, working understanding of the world around us, from the 50 stars on our flags to the 206 bones in our bodies. So, if you were to face another 100 questions tomorrow, would your brain be ready, or is it maybe time to hit the books again? Until next time, stay curious.